Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again here on YouTube. So I've wrapped up 2001, as you would have seen if you've watched the 2001 Vengeance review that I've posted or uploaded even, sorry, today on YouTube along with this video. So I decided to add this in as well to go with the playlist for the the reviews of 2001. So this is the best of WWF 2001 viewers' choice. I'll just quickly show you the DVD and go over the matches, and I'll say if I agree with it or not, and then I'll tell you at the end my favourite pay-per-views of 2001 and which matches I enjoyed the most, favourite wrestlers, etc. So this one's apparently quite hard to get hold of in the UK. I don't know about you guys in the US and Canada. Did you get this released? I can't remember asking any of my friends over in the States if they got this one, if they've seen this one before, or whether it was just a UK release. But yeah, let me know, guys. And anyway, so this 15 certificate here in the UK, Silver Vision release, various screenshots. We have The Rock and Vince McMahon. I'm guessing that's the Kiss My Ass segment, where Vince had to kiss The Rock's ass and all that Kiss My Ass Club nonsense. We have Rob Van Dam there with his spinning leg drop. And Steve Austin. I think that might be Triple H as well, with the 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire. Stacy Keibler, Kurt Angle and Shane McMahon. I think that's from the King of the Ring. Chris Benoit and Steve Austin. That could be from Judgment Day. No, maybe not. No, that could be that episode of Raw, which we'll get to shortly. Team Alliance or Team ECW and WCW there. Triple H and Undertaker there. And then we have Devon and Christian reaching for the tag belts in a ladder match. It could be the TLC match from WrestleMania 17, I do believe. And then we have Jericho. Who's that? It could be Triple H. Yeah. So there's the disc and the interior artwork, guys. So this one had a runtime of 137 minutes. Some more screenshots on the back there. So we got Chris Benoit on the top of a ladder. Booker T. I don't know who that is. Who he's delivering the scissor kick or axe kick to the back of the head, whatever you want to call that move. I still get confused by that even today. Jeff Hardy doing that triple ladder walk that went a bit wrong. Could be Torrie Wilson there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Undertaker and Triple H. Jeff Hardy. And Steve Austin and The Rock from WrestleMania 17, that could be. Anyway, guys, so yeah. Let's have a look at what the 10 best matches from 2001 as voted by you, the fans, plus the top 5 shocks, kisses, slaps, put downs, and food moments of the year, listed in chronological order. So apparently the fans picked these matches. Chris Benoit versus Chris Jericho Intercontinental Championship ladder match from Royal Rumble. Yeah, that kind of deserves to be in here, I guess. I'm glad they put that on this list. The 2 out of 3 falls match between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H at No Way Out. Yeah, that's also deserved of this list. WrestleMania 17 TLC 2 match, Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys versus the Dudley Boys. I would have put that in there as well. Did I say that's from WrestleMania 17? Sorry, guys. Yeah, that would have definitely deserved to have been in there. Triple H versus Undertaker from WrestleMania 17. I don't know if I would have put that in the top 10. It was good, but was it good enough for the top 10? The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin from WrestleMania 17 for the championship. Yep, I can understand why they put that in there. The Raw May 21st Tag Team Championship match, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H versus Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit. Now, it has a pro and a con about adding that one to this list. So the pro being, that's the only reason I pretty much bought this DVD or purchased this DVD, because I have all the other matches on the other DVDs. So that match in particular would have just been the only reason for me to have kept this in my collection or just have purchased this in the first place. But did it deserve to be in the top 10 of 2001? I don't think so. No, not really. It was cool, but not good enough for the top 10. They've also put Kurt Angle versus Shane McMahon in the King of the Ring street fight. Again, that one definitely deserves... Yeah, it does deserve to be in the top 10, but it's just really difficult to watch. It's very cringe-worthy. Some of the fucking moves like that belly-to-belly suplex, and then the glass doesn't break, and then Shane landing on his neck. Oh, my days. Oh, horrible. Very cringe. Invasion Hardcore Championship match between Jeff Hardy and Rob Van Dam. Yes, that's a fucking fantastic match. No Mercy's first ever lingerie match between Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler. No disrespect to the women of WWF at this time. I wouldn't have put that in the top 10. I would have put maybe Trish Stratus against Jacqueline from Vengeance 2001, if we're going to pick like a women's match to add to the list instead of that one. Survivor Series winner take-all elimination match, Team WWF versus Team Alliance. After watching that back recently, I have mixed opinions on that. I really don't know if it's one that I would have put on this top 10 best matches of 2001 compilation. So if I was to take out matches and replace them, I would, obviously, as I said, I'd take out the women's first ever lingerie match and replace it with another women's match. Like I said, Trish against Jacqueline from Vengeance would replace that probably. What was the other one? Yeah, the Raw match. I would probably replace that with the the Raw match I would replace with the actual Royal Rumble match itself from 2001, which Austin won. That match was absolutely fantastic from start to finish. Good stuff. And the other one I wasn't sure about was the Triple H versus Undertaker match. Maybe I'd keep that one in. I'm not sure, but wouldn't Jericho against Austin have been in their match final for the Undisputed Championship at Vengeance been more of a memorable and better pick than Triple H versus Undertaker? Sorry guys, that's just my opinion. But apart from that though, I guess it's an okay compilation. Would I recommend you guys buying this one? Yes, only if you're a completionist and you need it for your collection, you don't have it, or for just that Raw match and the extras that they've got added on the disc as well. It's worth, I guess, keeping for that. As I said, if it was all pay-per-view matches and it didn't have that Raw match in particular, I probably, to save space, I probably wouldn't have bothered getting this one. But that's just me. But I've got it, so that's all that matters. And rating out of 10 for this. Good cover artwork, a fair selection for the list that they've put together there. I can't complain too much. I did, like I said, I had one or two I wasn't sure about that I would have replaced with something else. But I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I'll be fair. Got the extras there as well. So, yeah, that's for that. My pay-per-view of 2001, guys, after watching them all back through, I'd say... Before going into it, I was going to say maybe Invasion or Royal Rumble 2001, but after watching them all back at this time, WrestleMania 17 seems like the pay-per-view, my pay-per-view of 2001. Worst pay-per-view of 2001. I'm not sure if it was one of like, I was going to say one of the UK ones, but no, I didn't watch it, Insurrection, did I? Rebellion wasn't too bad, so I can't really give that a lot of shit. It's hard to say, really. I need to go back through my notes and have a look. So I don't really know what to say for worst pay-per-view of 2001. Women's wrestler of 2001, I'd say Trish Stratus. Definitely, without a doubt. And male wrestler of the year, Kane, definitely deserves that. Runner-up of the Royal Rumble, and then pretty much having a title match near enough every pay-per-view throughout the entire year of 2001. Plus he played a key part in the Invasion angle, especially with the Survivor Series match and the Invasion match, main events. I think he held 4, maybe 5 different championships throughout 2001. None of them were, unfortunately, the WCW World Championship or the WWF Championship, but he still had a good year, in my opinion. Runner-up for, or a few runners-up, I would have had Rob Van Dam. If he had started at the beginning of 2001, he would have probably have been my pick, but he's definitely a close second place. His popularity, I could see throughout of the Invasion angle, how he responded, or how the crowd responded to him during his matches, and how over he was. Very cool wrestler from back then. Yeah, definitely a close second place for me. Third place, Jericho maybe. He did very well. Shame I couldn't have said Austin. I mean, he had a really good year with winning the Rumble and then having that great WrestleMania match he headlined with The Rock at WrestleMania 17, and obviously the heel turn, and then pretty much carrying Team Alliance through the Invasion angle. So I guess he kind of deserves a mention as well. He definitely deserves to be in that category. Worst male wrestler of the year. I don't really know who to say for the worst male wrestler of the year. I mean, some of the Alliance guys pretty much didn't take off very well. Diamond Dallas Page kind of comes to mind. I don't mean to be harsh, but he didn't really have what I thought would have been a really good run with the company. Chronic as well, obviously worst tag team of the year because of the way they were booked, I think, and they didn't get enough time just to build themselves up to WWF style of wrestling and how they like to book shit. They just rushed them in the door and then rushed them back out again. That's just how it seemed to me with that tag team, Chronic. Tag team of the year, it's between the Hardys and the Dudleys, definitely, for that pick. But yeah, it's what a year 2001 was, and I'm pleased to have reviewed it for you. I'm sorry that it took so long, guys, months and months of it, and then I just kept getting setback after setback in my personal life, which slowed it down even more. I'm not sure if I want to do another year in review. If I do, it won't be for a while, or unless you guys ask me to cover a particular year, and then I'd put a lot more effort into it. This is something I just chose off my own back, and it seems like quite a lot of you have enjoyed this, and I appreciate that. But it does sound kind of lazy when I say this, but it does take its toll on you. I know it sounds easy enough just to sit there and watch a pay-per-view from start to finish and the extras, but you're looking like 4 hours, sometimes longer than that, depending on the pay-per-view you're watching, while pausing in between to, use the bathroom and get something to eat or drink, or just to write your notes down and then unpause it to carry on again. Excuse me, guys. Therefore, it can be very, yeah, it could burn you out quite quickly, and then you just don't feel like doing it. And it also takes a big portion of your day up doing it, unless you decide to like do it late at night. And being like a family kind of man myself, it's hard to work around family time. But I did it, and I've completed this 2001 list finally, year in review. But as I said, if you've enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. I appreciate the feedback, and let me know your matches of 2001 and what your pay-per-view of 2001 is, and your favorite wrestlers or your least favorite. I'd like to talk to you in the comments about it, guys. That mean a lot to me. Also, yeah, let me know in the comments if any of you want me to cover any more years in particular. It doesn't even have to be WWF or WWE. It could be TNA, Ring of Honor, ECW even, WCW. Let's not forget I've got pretty much all of them on pay-per-view and custom now. And yeah, I'm happy to do all those for you. AEW is another one. Yeah, guys, thanks ever so much for your support, and I'll catch you again for another video again soon. Stay safe. Goodbye for now.